Hello, everybody. My name is Olimpi Ojai, and I am Executive Director of Association of People Living with HIV in Albania. It's celebrating 20 years almost in this month from 2004. So we are in the same way of celebration with AIDS Action Europe. As a member of AIDS Action Europe, the last election I have been part of a steering committee of AIDS Action Europe, which is a new achievement in my way of HIV and AIDS. And of course, it's an honor for me to bring there all the experience of 21 years of my activity and experience on HIV fields in Albania and Balkan region. Of course, being part of this network on European region, it's a value for our organization, and as well is a kind of a word for what we have achieved during the years in changing the lives and the people living with HIV and AIDS in Albania, and to leading the fights against AIDS in Albania, which is a very, very strong battle that needs still efforts to win, to end AIDS in 2030. Albanian Association of People Living with HIV, it's founded on October 2004, has been a group of people living with HIV, a small group in this time, and supported from some service provider and the staff of the Institute of Public Health. So I started my activism on HIV as a mother of HIV positive children, asking for access for treatment for them to survive. But the answer from the institution was that we can offer just the test and nothing else. You can turn back at home and die. Because in 2003 in Albania doesn't exist nothing, just the HIV test. But I saw that working or advocating like individual, it was very, very difficult. So we decided to create an association because it's better to be organized and to have a representation. And for this purpose, 20 years ago, we registered at the court and we created the Association of People Living with HIV in Albania, which was the first, not only in Albania, but even in the Balkan region. Even me, when I go in on media, all the time I'm showing my back. I didn't have this kind of safety and security to go in the front of camera and to bring the face of HIV and AIDS in the public, due to a lot of stigma and discrimination. And of course, I was a mother that should take care for my kids because you know how is the reaction in a very high stigma environment. So the mission of our organization is to improve the quality of life for people who was infected and affected from HIV, and to work on their capacity building and advocacy on human rights. The key value of staff working in our association related to connection and collaboration and assistance with a person who coming for help to our offices to have this kind of effective partnership and to continue to empower ourselves and our NGO to reduce the structural barriers regarding stigma and discrimination, to promoting our professionalism, integrity, and accountability, and to respect with honesty and open communication all the people coming to our office. And of course, the key value is to encourage diversity and to find innovative solutions for every challenge that we face in our way. Most areas of focus on our work is human rights protection for people living with HIV in Albania, and as well we work on capacity building, strong advocacy, legal and strategy improvements and enforcement, and to put on the place the golden standard care for people living with HIV and their relatives and families, and to continue the HIV treatment access with antiretrovirals, as well to provide ecological support services. Those are on the field of people living with HIV, but we are as well working on other areas such as prevention, treatment as prevention, PMTCT, PrEP and PrEP for key communities, and so on. We have presented here most of the key achievements during our 20 years of activity combating AIDS in Albania. So with a strong advocacy in 2006, we achieved with the Albanian Parliament and the Ministry of Health in this time to create a working group. And we was part of this working group like community representative. And 2008, the Albanian Parliament on July approved the new law on HIV prevention and control in Albania. And of course, we have been part of the working group on the renewal of national strategy on HIV, and as well on drafted the concept note within the Global Fund implementation in Albania. We have been part of the program on PMTCT established in Albania, and we have started working since 2006 on PMTCT. And finally, in 2018, for the first time, after 12 years of strong advocacy, the programs of PMTCT, prevention from mother to child transmission, and start to implement it in several areas in Albania. Some other achievements are access for PrEP and PEP for LGBT community. In the area of treatment, we have increased the standards for treatment and care and support for people living with HIV. We have worked a lot on capacity building on individual level and couple and family level. We have established a network of parents of children living with HIV, created a support group for people living with HIV. And of course, we have put a lot of efforts on integration of HIV children in all the level of education. I can bring a personal story here in 2007 when my twins went for the first time at the first class at elementary school, and all the parents start to have a big protest to exclude them from the school. And there's been 3 months advocacy, strong advocacy using the media, newspaper, all the communication. And the case of HIV positive twin children has been the headline in all the newspapers, on the news, on TV for the 3 months. And there's been this push and advocacy of the media and ours as well, that constrained the Minister of Education to come at the school and make a strong declaration that HIV positive children have the right of education like every child in Republic of Albania. And this has been a great achievement. And regarding our advocacy, it has been a kind of awareness for among policymakers to guarantee and respect the human rights for people living with HIV in accordance with national and international legislation. And of course, to improve the program of routine maternal and child health care services, and awareness on sensitization campaigns to reduce stigma and discrimination against people living with HIV in Albania. The Association of People Living with HIV in these 20 years of outstanding and works done has been awarded in 2009 with the National Awards on Contribution to the Community. And in 2010, during the International AIDS Conference in Vienna, we have been awarded with the Red Ribbon Award for our advocacy, outstanding for our leadership and community life changes. And recently, the main achievement of our organization is the signing of the Paris Declaration from 4 mayors in 4 cities in Albania, and there is the link published for Alliance of Public Health, which is the donors of this regional project, and Albanian Association is part of this regional intervention. We worked almost for a year with staff of these municipalities, and not all, but all over the Albania. But there's been the 4 of them which was more willing is to finalize this Paris Declaration signing initiative. We can use advocacy tools, the Paris Declaration sign, to work with municipalities to increase the budget for key communities on prevention, and as well to improve the life of people living with HIV in such areas. In 2019, Albanian Association has conducted the Stigma Index, which is a good achievement in our work to have a kind of evidence base about the real stigma and discrimination situation in Albania, not just bringing some cases, but even to have the evidence. And there's been a study conducted during a year, started in the end of 2018 and finished in 2019. And of course, all the findings and conclusions are our tools of advocacy on access for treatment, on level of stigma on service provider, and on the family environment, on education in the work environment, and in society as well. So it's been a great achievement for the work of association. And of course, we are part of all the regional survey and project, and one of them has been give up to you. It's a regional project on 50 countries regarding the empower of women in reducing HIV-related gender discrimination. And we are part of all the activities for the 1 December Day, and we are every year bringing our issue in accordance with the motto of International AIDS Day. So we are part of a strong advocacy voice in Albania. But unfortunately, we don't see this kind of reaction and atmosphere that I see from other countries when the president or the prime minister, in a symbolic way, put the red ribbon or bring some messages on their social media and so on. In this presentation, in these 20 years of history of our organization, I want to make some acknowledgement and dedication to all the individuals living with HIV for their strength and courage that, of course, influence even to me like individual, and for the strength and a driving force behind our progress over the past 2 decades, and for the face challenges transforming personal struggles into powerful stories of advocacy and change, and for the brave sharing experience as fosters understanding within the community to challenge the stigma around HIV by standing up and speaking out, inspire others to hold their identities and seek the support they deserve. And together we have built a vibrant community grounded in solidarity, trust, and empowerment. And this dedication is to the work done during the years and our voice who has changed policy, improved healthcare access, and raised awareness, creating a lasting impact on many, many lives in Albania. And this journey has not been always easy, but your determination has flagged the way for a brighter future. And as we celebrate this milestone, we honor each of our member staff, our partners and collaborators for their role and contribution in this transformative journey of success. As we both celebrate our 20th anniversary, Albanian Association of People Living with HIV and AIDS Action Europe network of community all around the European region, we as association want to share some wishes, or it's our postcard for 20th anniversary of AIDS Action Europe. And as this network celebrate 20 years of achievements, let us honor the memories of those we have lost, and of course the challenges overcome, and celebrate the victories and achievements to continue our vital work. Looking ahead, AIDS Action Europe will remain committed in the mission to eliminate stigma and discrimination, ensuring that every person living with HIV is treated with dignity, respect, human rights, and love. Together, both Association of People Living with HIV and AIDS Action Europe will continue to champion the human rights of all people living with HIV in Albania and the European region. And at the end, here's to the past, present, and the future of our shared journey. Let us celebrate AIDS Action Europe successes and maintain the momentum as we create a brighter tomorrow. Let's moving as AIDS Action Europe network forward from the decades of change to the change of history and the end of AIDS by 2013. Together, we will continue making history. Shumuri me për ty, shumuri me për ty, shumuri me AIDS Action Europe, shumuri me për ty.